welcome back to my channel, and my name is Gabrielle if you're new. So today we are giving the bathroom a mini makeover. I've been wanting to update my bathroom and just give it a little bit of a refresh for a while now. I have a really pretty printed shower curtain that I want to put up, updating the color palette to olive greens and browns, putting up a gallery wall, doing a DIY project, and putting up some artwork and decor. So I'm really excited, but I wanted to show you guys a couple updates to the bedroom first. Before I work in the bathroom, I have new darker curtains that I want to hang up that I'm really excited about. And then I wanted to show you guys these new flowers that I got on my vanity. These are faux hydrangea flowers. I feel like they make the vanity feel like romantic looking. And in this vase, it looks like a flower bud almost. I have had it for several years. It's from Anthropologie. It was in the bathroom previously, but I moved it here and I love it so much more. I treated myself to these new coasters. They're from Magnolia Home. Honestly, a good packaging gets me. If the packaging's pretty, it automatically makes whatever is inside feel more special. These are so pretty. Come in a set of 4 and I love this like detailed edge. These would look really nice on the coffee table, but I think I'm gonna put them in the bedroom for now and see how they look because I do need some coasters in here. I previously had curtains in the bedroom that were fine, but after living with them for a while, I felt like the color was blending in too much with the wall color, and I really wanted something that added some contrast and made it feel more cozy and warm in here. So I decided to go with the brand 2 Pages. They have the most beautiful curtains. This beautiful leaf print is for the bathroom. I'm really excited to put this up. And then these are for the bedroom. They come with these hooks, and then you can slide this up or down if you need to adjust the height slightly. I'm just slipping them right in here, and then I'm using these antique brass hooks that I got from Amazon. So I'm just hooking them on like this, and then I'll hang this to the curtain rod. These are so perfect. I ended up shortening the clips about 1.5 inches so they hit the bottom of the floor really nicely. The best thing about these curtains is they're totally customizable. You can select the exact length and width you need for your curtain. For the header style, I got the triple pleat option. You can also select what liner type you want. These are the room darkening option, but you can also select no lining at all or blackout. I also selected the memory trained option, which helps reduce or prevent wrinkles in the curtains. I really love the darker brown. It makes everything feel so cozy, and it kind of has that like moody look, which I like. These are the color Rust, and I'll link them in the description below. They feel like such good quality. I'm so excited. I honestly feel like my bedroom's feeling a lot more complete. Also, if you're not sure about which color to get, you can order these little swatch books. They have a large variety of different colors, a bunch of different ivories and whites and browns. I have a color Rust Brown, but I know this Oak Dim Gray is really popular too. They have plaid, stripes, floral. This floral print is so pretty. These swatch cards are great because you can hold them up to your wall. You can see how they look in different lighting at different times of the day. So these are really helpful. All right, so on to the bathroom now. I'm gonna hang the shower curtain and then add some more decor and do a DIY project. I took out everything that was previously in here. I'm going to start fresh and give this bathroom a mini makeover. So currently I just have a linen white shower curtain. The bathroom automatically looks so much better. These are the pinch pleat curtains, and I got them unlined so that the light would still shine through. I put a waterproof shower curtain liner behind it. I really love these curtains. They feel like such good quality. They're so beautiful, and I'm so excited. They honestly transform the space. I love how customizable they are because you can really get the exact look that you're looking for. 2 Pages also gave me a discount code for you guys where you can get 15% off your entire purchase. I'll leave the links to the 2 curtains I got as well in the description if you want to go shop. And thank you again to 2 Pages for sponsoring this video. So I've been getting together several picture frames, and I wanted to do a gallery wall on the blank wall right next to the shower. This picture frame is so pretty. I love the detailed edges, and I like how it's not completely flat. Actually, all of these picture frames have some sort of dimension. So this is the layout that I'm thinking, and this one obviously is supposed to go horizontal, but I feel like it goes better with this being a little taller in height in the center. So I'm turning this vertical, and then I'm going to put this horizontal print inside this picture frame. And then I got some other prints off Etsy that I'm going to put inside the frame. So here are all the prints. I really wanted to make sure I had a variety of just not all landscapes. And then this reminds me of a tapestry. I love this picture frame. This is probably my favorite. I just love the detailed edges. I love the vintage vibe of this photo, and it just feels very peaceful with the window, and I love the decor they have, so I thought that was very sweet. And then I got this vintage beach painting because we live 10 minutes from the beach and we don't have anything in our apartment that represents living in San Diego and living right near the beach. So I thought the ocean was a nice nod to San Diego. And then one thing to make this feel kind of eclectic was to get all different frames. I wanted to also incorporate a different shape as well, so this oval frame ties in well with sort of the detailed edges, just so they're not all exactly the same. And then this frame's really pretty too. It has this sort of beaded edge detail, which is really nice. And then I put a little hummingbird in this one, and I think this frame is very cute. So the gallery wall's all hung up. I really love it. So I hung this one first centered with this wall, and then I put 2 inches spacing here. And then for the oval, I just centered it above this where I thought it looked nice. And then same with this one, centered under here. I got this little tiny leveler off Amazon. It's the perfect size for hanging pictures because you can easily level it like this. We do have a bigger leveler, but this one's perfect for small scale things like this. I knew roughly how I wanted the layout to look, so I kind of just wung it when I was hanging them and then adjusted as needed. But I know if you want to be really precise, you can chase all the frames on craft paper and cut them out. You can kind of tape them to the wall and get the configuration you like. Before in the bathroom, I used to have one solid picture frame that was just here, and it always felt a little lopsided that nothing was on this side of the wall. So I feel like this was a better way to maximize the wall space and make it feel a little more filled out. I'm gonna touch this photo that's really inspired me, and I love the olive green mixed with the dark brown. I just think the colors together look so beautiful. So that's basically my inspiration for the color palette for this room. Since we're renting, we could probably paint the walls in here, but then we'd probably have to repaint them white before we move out. And we're not sure if we're gonna be staying here when our lease is up, so there's no really point of doing that. But if I were to paint, I would probably do some sort of muted green color for the walls, and then neutral towels, like maybe a brown. The wood on the bathroom counter is already a dark brown, so we have that element. And then I'm gonna incorporate some other dark browns in the rest of the decor. But I really love these olive green towels. They feel very thick. They're from Target. Since the walls are white, I feel like this kind of helps warm it up. And then I also got these 2 from Amazon. I really love this sort of like braided detail. I like how it's not completely just a plain towel. Although these have the pretty detailing, I feel like these just look thicker and more luxurious. So I'm gonna go with these for now, and then I can always swap to these ones when these need to be washed. I also got these really pretty brown towels. I like how this is a solid color, but yet it has this pretty stripe detail just to make it feel a little more interesting and special. These would also look really nice here as well when these are dirty. So next, I wanted to do a DIY project and put a faux frame around this mirror. This mirror is pretty big. For some reason, without the frame, it just feels like something's missing. I feel like when you rent sometimes, you just have to kind of roll with the punches. For example, I wouldn't have picked this faucet style or hung this towel rack right here. If you rent or even if you own your own home, sometimes you just have to work with what you have because it can be expensive to update, or maybe if you rent, you're not even allowed to. So I feel like DIY projects are a fun way to try to update things. I did try to unscrew this little hand towel rack the other day, but it wouldn't budge, so I'm just gonna leave it. As you can see, the edges of this mirror don't really look that nice. Put this molding that I got off Amazon around the mirror just to make it look a little more elevated. This is a gold color, and as you can see, it's pretty thick and has some dimension to it. It's not the exact gold color I would have picked. It's slightly light. They did have another one, but it was like way too orange looking. But I still think this is a good option because I think it'll tie nicely with the silver fixtures. To cut it, I got one of these tools. I was scared of this at first, but it's actually pretty easy. I'm honestly a big scaredy cat when it comes to things like this, but basically you can turn this to cut an angle, put this in here, line it up, and then it cuts really easily. And there you go. And then on the back it has this tape so it can hopefully easily be removed when we move out. it makes it automatically look so much better than it did before. I tried to line up the corners the best I could. There's a slight gap, but if you're looking at it from back here, you can't even really tell. This was really quick to do and it was easy to stick on. Honestly, the measuring and cutting was the more time-consuming part compared to the sticking on the wall. It was really quick and fast. So I wanted to show you guys some decor items that I'm gonna put on the counter. This beautiful vintage pedestal is so pretty. Only like $45, which I feel like is a really good price for how thick and sturdy it is. I love the dark color and the worn look. This is from a home decor store here in San Diego. It's called True House, and it's this really pretty boutique, and they have a lot of unique things. Another thing I got at True House is this really pretty candle. It's not a pure white, it's almost like a cream color glass, and I really love the sort of patterned motif that's in the glass. It reminds me of like vintage glassware. It feels very romantic and charming. It was $18. It's a scented soy candle, which I love because paraffin wax is really bad. The scent is meadow thistle. You really can't smell it that much. Maybe when it's burnt it'll be different, but honestly I got it for the jar. Then I have this really pretty vase. It has this sort of floral print and it has like a worn look at the top. This is from Magnolia and I got it on the Black Friday sale. The best time to buy things you need is around those big sale days. And then as a backup for the counter, I pulled out this brown little vase that I already had just to see what one I like better displayed. Another thing I have for this room is this little lamp. So we've been really wanting a lamp in here just to have that cozy environment in the evenings and not have to always turn on the bright light. Mood lighting is always the best. This lamp is from Wayfair. It's honestly one of my favorite lamps. I love the texture of the lampshade and the scalloped edges. I've had this for a while now. It's been in the kitchen, but I'm gonna move it in here because I feel like it'll go so perfectly. I'll find another lamp for the kitchen. They also have a lot of different color bases as well for this lamp. Like they have a brown, which is really pretty, and a green. So I'll link this in the description. I just pulled out some other vases I had around the apartment. I feel like these two just didn't seem quite right. I'll show you what I mean. So I think this vase is so pretty. For some reason, it feels like it's competing with the shower curtain. Maybe it feels too bright of a white versus like the rest of the vibe in here. So I'll see if this fits anywhere else in my apartment. This one, I like the color, but I think it looks too small. This one has the perfect scale in my opinion, and I love the brown color in here. But this is on my dining table, and I really love it there. So I think I'm gonna keep it there and figure something else out. This one's from my living room on the side table. It feels the best here size-wise and texture-wise, and I like how it's not competing with the shower curtain, but yet it still has some interesting like fluted detail. I'm gonna leave this one in here for now and then figure something else out for the living room side table. On this side of the bathroom, I have this towel rack hanging on the wall. This is from Wayfair. It looks like an art piece when it's closed, but then these little knobs come down so you can hang things on them. We've had this for a couple years now and we really love it. Okay, I think this looks so cute. I love the olive green. And then I found this little woven basket on Amazon. It has like these little gold rivet type things, and I think it looks so cute. This would also look so cute styled with flowers sticking out of it. I ended up swapping them and putting the basket on this side, and I think I like that a lot better. So these are both from the same company on Amazon, but for some reason, there's a lot more white yarn in this one than this one. This one's a lot darker, and I definitely like the darker one better. I don't really love this bath mat with the shower curtain, so I think what I'll probably do is return these and swap them out for a solid color brown. The last thing I want to do is swap out these cabinet handles. So I have these handles. I think they'll look a lot better in here. I actually already had a handful of these left over from my kitchen decor updates video, which I'll link below in case you missed it. So these are the same handles. bathroom makeover is all done. It's a lot more cozy and charming in here now. The greens and browns really just helped warm everything up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The only thing I think I'm going to change out are the rugs, but other than that, I'm really happy with how it came out. And if you're looking for curtains, be sure to check out 2 pages, and you can use my discount code for 15% off your entire order. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos, and I will see you in the next one.